Like anyone else, Tommy Brophy spends a lot of his time walking. To lunch, to class, and to practice, where he's a manager of the reigning national champions, the University of Maryland men's lacrosse team.
On a daily basis, I'm here at the team house, either cutting film for the coaches or outside working with the video during practice, making sure that that's all working well and recording.
Super nice kid. You know, whatever we were doing as a team, he kind of always wanted to be involved in it. And, you know, he always had a smile on his face, whether it was, you know, us hanging around or even on the lacrosse field.
If you're ever feeling down, he'll always throw that little smile at you and you just feel like a little bit better. You're like, you know what, Brophy, today's not a bad day. Thank you.
Born and raised in southern New Jersey, Tommy has been smiling for his whole life.
He was outgoing and friendly and happy, and he was just a regular kid.
But when Tommy was just 6 months old, there was a concern for his parents.
I was coughing a lot, wasn't really gaining a lot of weight.
5 o'clock we get the phone call from our pediatrician that Tommy had CF, and it was like a baseball bat to my stomach.
Tommy was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, a genetic disease that causes lung infections and trouble breathing. Today, Tommy is 21 years old. He's one of more than 30,000 people in the U.S. affected by cystic fibrosis.
So on a daily basis, I cough a ton. I might be out of breath walking up hills on campus a lot faster than other people, or I might have more trouble catching my breath. I have to do about 2 hours of treatments a day. One of them is a vest that I put on, and it just shakes up my lungs for about 20 minutes twice a day. Just shakes up my lungs to try to get the mucus out. My parents used to have to just hit on my chest and the side of my body to try to hit my lungs and try to clear out some of the mucus that way.
We do chest PT. We're just banging on the chest, front and back, and Meg and I would do it, you know, all the time.
Occasionally, if my lung function drops significantly, I have to go into the hospital for what they call a tune-up.
According to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, the current median survival age for someone with CF is just 40 years old. Tommy is working to change that.
I've been fighting CF my whole life. I have to do treatments for it on a daily basis. I've been hospitalized a handful of times, but that won't really slow me down, and I'm going to keep fighting until I can fight no longer. So thank you all for coming out.
This is a big walk for Tommy, but it's not his first. He participated in walks growing up. When he first came to Maryland, he had an idea.
He got to the point in college where he started to own it, own his CF, and that was a big turning point for him.
I had an itch to do some more fundraising for the CF Foundation, and I realized that there wasn't a big walk here.
I came on campus, I met with him. I challenged him because I thought he'd have a lot of work as a freshman, and pulling off a walk is a very big deal, but he did it.
With support from family and friends, the CF Foundation, and the men's lacrosse team, Tommy's walk has thrived in College Park. This year, Tommy raised $47,000. More than 400 people participated in the walk. Both were the highest numbers of all 4 years.
But the fact that he wants to get up and help others living with it, that's definitely inspirational to us. You know, all we have to do is come out here and play, you know, a simple game of lacrosse, but what he has to do and what he does is so much bigger and so much harder than that.
On a beautiful spring day, Tommy, his family and friends, and others took a lap around the Maryland campus.
This is just one small piece in the giant puzzle of trying to find the cure for CF, and every little bit helps. So if people can donate $2 or $3, $4 or $5, it all adds up.
And he's making an impact for himself and others who have CF, like his younger brother Henry and 5-year-old Xander Meese, who also participated in the walk.
It's encouraging to me, just honestly, to see CFers in college graduating. That's very, very exciting. Certainly raised my hopes for Xander going to college one day.
40 years ago, someone with CF would have lived to about 8, 9, 10 years old. The average age now is 41.
Maybe there will be a cure in my lifetime, maybe there won't, but as long as we continue to make progress, that's all we can do with the time that we have.
And with his time, each step Tommy takes is one step closer to a cure for cystic fibrosis.